Top of the morning to you. It is another episode of See You in the Morning. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. I'm excited to be here this morning. It is Tuesday, all day long. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, all day long, all day long. I'm excited to be in the building with you today. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. Welcome to See You in the Morning. If you're a returning guest, thank you for coming back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Today, quick day. We're gonna get into the show. We're gonna get in and we're gonna get out. Today's a burglary show. We getting in, we getting out. I got a lot of stuff to do on today. I got teacher appreciation to do for a school. Teachers got to go in there and try to make them laugh, even though they're teachers, so there's nothing to smile about. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. They're teachers in a public school setting. And if they were teachers in a private school setting, completely different. Completely different environment. Those teachers can come in and smile. They're appreciated every day at school. But these teachers are in a public school in the inner city. It ain't gonna be the same. They got a different vibe. So I'm gonna go do that today. Got a lot of stuff, and I'll talk about it. So let's just get into the show today. First thing I do on my show, man, is I go in and speak to everybody. Let everybody know that I'm appreciative of them being here. So the first three people that speak to me, I come on out and I thank them, by giving them a medal. Now it's not an official medal. It's nothing they can do. They can't pawn it or nothing like that. It's just ceremonial. It's just ceremonial. Like when they make you a nurse at church, you're not really a nurse. You're just a church nurse. That's different. All you doing really is handing out peppermints and putting blankets on people. That don't count in the grand scheme of life as being a whole nurse. That's different. So anyway, that's not why we're here today. We're here to have a good time in the Lord. So here we go. First three people to speak getting the bronze medal this morning is Kim Cat Thomas Jones. Good morning. Silver medal goes to Crystal Sex Appeal. Good morning. And winning the gold all the way from Africa, Lashaunda Dunlap. Lashaunda Dunlap has won the gold medal. So good morning to you. Now, everybody else that's still here, man. Dolores Lewis, good morning. Kelly Hopper, Fernita, good morning. Jamie Wolf, Leisha. I have a day with Leisha. That's my friend Leisha Archie, all the way representing Florida down there. Joyce Brown, Leisha Bazemore Bishop, Princess Wilkins, Marche Trouble, Yana Lee, Wilberta, Lisa Banks, Dennis is in the building. Trouble, you giving me something different. Karen McKissick O'Brien. She's officially Irish. McKissick and O'Brien. That's as Irish as it gets. Doesn't get more Irisher than that. That's the Irishest thing ever. That's the Irishest. Irishest. I wish a nigga would. All right, anyway. And James Will Haynes, good morning. Good morning. McKissick and O'Brien. And that's super Irish. You're going to get every job you apply for because they're not going to expect a black. When they look at that Aaron, they see Karen, first name Karen, got to be, they already expect a white woman. Then you come back with McKissick O'Brien, oh, they letting you in. Matter of fact, you've always been hired before the interview. You get in an interview and they be looking for us. Is Miss O'Brien here? You put no. We're looking for Karen McKissick O'Brien. You raise your hand again. They be like, no, not you. But anyway, we'll move on. She's out there. So this week is Teacher Appreciation Week and Nurses Appreciation Week. Why can't they get their own separate weeks? I'm gonna tell you right now, both of them are two jobs nobody really wants. You're not in it for the money, and you're only in it because you care about people. They should be able to get their own week. I'm gonna write. I don't know who makes up these weeks. I don't know if it's Hallmark or whoever, the Illuminati, whoever does it. They need their own weeks. Teachers and nurses need their own week. Their own weeks. This is ridiculous. I need to go back in time and figure out who is doing it? Who's doing this? Who made a decision that is Teachers Week and Nurses Week? First of all, nurses go through a lot. I'm gonna have to go bother some nurses today. I gotta go and get some blood work done. Now, I was supposed to have got blood work done yesterday, but I'm not that smart and the devil is busy. I'm not that smart and the devil is busy. I had the fact that I gotta get in there and get my I knew that I had to get the blood work done. It was in my calendar, it was in my phone, I had all of that set up. I knew what we had to do. However, what I didn't put in my phone was don't eat before you go to get the blood work done. And a lot of times I can skip breakfast. A lot of times it may be 11:30, 12 o'clock before I even think about eating breakfast. Not yesterday. Oh, yesterday the hunger of the Lord was upon me. Oh, I needed Satan snacks, something terrible. I was eating everything yesterday morning. And it wasn't even bad stuff. I had some fruit. I had some watermelon. I had a banana. I had some water. I had some watermelon. I had a banana. I had some water. I think I had a pear. So I didn't go in negative, but I ate. I ate before the blood work, knowing I wasn't supposed to eat before the blood work. So I had to not go eat the blood, not go eat the blood, not eat today. So I had to call them and be like, can I just get blood work tomorrow? And they was like, yes. So I'm going to get blood work today. So I haven't eaten. But I'm also not very bright. I'm not. I've almost ate and drank like 7 times this morning. Like everywhere I go, it's something enticing me. Like, hey, I walked in, there was a bottle of water just sitting there. It was like, hey, Big Daddy, you know you want me. Put me in your mouth. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. My water shouldn't be talking like that. But that's all it was doing. My water was like, don't I look good? Don't you want all of me? And I was like, I can't though. I got blood work to do. It's like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I was like, all of a sudden now, it's stuff in the house that ain't never been in here before. It's snacks dancing around. It's like a food, it's like food porn real life. But I'll be fine. I just got to remember not to eat or drink by accident. Because that's what happened. It'll be accidental. I don't even be thinking about it. See, look at Marche. Always trouble. Now, you talking about me going left. That's you. That's you. That's exactly what the water was saying, though. Marche is exactly right. I had to walk away. So I got to go in today and get blood work done, which means that I'm going to have to deal with nurses. I got to go deal with these nurses. Now, here's the thing with nurses. I respect nurses because nurses have to deal with so much. You got to deal with pee and poop and blood. Nurses are better. Nurses are better than me. I couldn't be a nurse. I couldn't nurse it up. Nursing ain't for me. Nurses see so much. You know how many cheeks nurses see on a daily basis? You know how many cheeks they see? Nurses get to see all kinds of cheeks. And nurses don't even get to see good cheeks most of the time. Most of the time, you out there looking at old lady cheeks and old man balls. You deserve your own week. They deserve their own. They shouldn't have to share their week with teachers. If you had to look at Mr. Charles's balls, if you had to grab them things and tell him to cough, you should have your own week. The number of people you've had to stretch down, no sir. Varicose veins, all that stuff that you got to look at. You got to cup up some pee. Sometimes you be looking at the color of it, you be like, what are you doing with your life? When was the last time you drank some water? Why does your pee look like the water at the Virginia Beach? Deep, dark brown. Nurses deserve their own day. Nurses got to deal with sick people. They got to deal with well people. There's a lot of stuff that y'all got to do. Y'all got to go and tell people when it's about over for them. Y'all got to see death. Y'all get to see life. Nurses, man, they got it all. And the problem is they do it all and they don't get the money. The doctors get paid big bucks. The nurses do all the work. You'll go to a doctor's appointment. You'll spend 45 minutes with the nurse. 45 minutes with the nurse. For the doctor to come in and say, well, everything looks great. I'll see you again. Wait, what? You didn't see me this time. The nurses who dealt with me the whole time, nurse has been in here nursing me up. And here you come, 3 minutes later, the doctor comes in. Well, everything looks good. I'll see you again in 6 weeks. Wait, doc, no, you didn't do anything. That's why I just ask my doctor random questions. My doctor come in. My doctor's going to come, and my doctor's going to spend some time with me. I'm in here asking him, excuse me, doc, I don't know if this is scientific or not, or if this is something that you learn in medical school, but how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? We going to figure this out. Because you're not just going to come in here and just leave. Nurse Margaret been in here working her whole life off. And you just going to come in and pop in? No, man. You ain't going to treat me like my father. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Nurses deserve their own day. The amount of paperwork, the amount of swollen ankles, they got to do it. And they can't even come to work. At least, if I got to come to work, let me come to work jazzy. They don't even let y'all come to work jazzy. Y'all just got to try to find creative scrubs. That's all nurses got is creative scrubs. You don't wear scrubs every day. Elastic around that waist, you tired of it. Nurses all got that elastic imprint in their waistline from them scrubs. Every nurse I know be singing TLC in the back. No, I don't want no scrubs. I know you don't. I know you're tired of them. You've had enough. And I believe in it. So shout out to nurses. Shout out to nurses. I'm excited about it. I think nurses deserve their own week. Whoever decided to get them the same week as teachers should burn in the fiery pits. Because we making up these days. It ain't nothing official. It ain't like the solar equinox makes up the mind or there's no religion attached to it. People just randomly like, today's big sister day. Today's little brother day. Today is mayonnaise and cheese day. Let them get their own week. Let them get their own week. Now, I'm also talking about real nurses. I'm talking about real nurses. Because, see, here's the thing. Let's not overpraise nurses. Some of these nurses ain't worth nothing. Some of these young girls that just went to school just because they flunked out of hair college. So they was like, let me go ahead and go to nursing school. And now I just sit in the house with an old person. They don't do no nurse work. They don't do no nurse work. They ain't did nothing nurse-like. They just sit in the house with an old person that call themselves a nurse. You make an occasional bologna sandwich. They can share their week with teachers. They can share theirs. Now, that's one of the things that scared me too, James, and thinking about Marche as a nurse. Because all Marche's she's trouble first and foremost. She's just going to recommend sex to everybody. Everybody that comes in, she's going to go tell them to go get some. That's all she's going to do. So shout out to my real nurses. Nurses out here doing nurse work. Oh, Marche's a teacher. She's teaching them about sex. But here's the thing. You gotta love nurses that's out here doing nurse work. That's taking vitals and doing blood pressures. Know how to use a blood pressure cuff. Come right on in there and squeeze your arm to death. I sometimes I think I'd rather have my arm amputated than to take the blood pressure. All of the above. That's the real ones. Not just the lady that's sitting there. They're just sitting there and just sit with you. Now, I'm not trying to take away from y'all job, but y'all are like a nurse. Y'all like a teacher's assistant. Y'all are just a nurse's aide. She said the young nurses use a machine. That manual cuff is nice. I like when they get in there with the manual cuff and put the little thing on your arm and look at their watch. When that nurse is on, you're looking at that watch. And that's what you want. You want a little bit of that. You want a little bit of that. And now, not only is it Nursing Appreciation Week, but it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Now, some of y'all have forgotten how important teachers are. Some of y'all have forgotten how important teachers are. We had the pandemic to show y'all how important teachers were, and some of y'all completely forgot. When y'all had to go ahead and start teaching y'all own kids during the pandemic, I thought y'all learned a lesson. I thought y'all learned how valuable teachers were when y'all had to start teaching your own kids. But y'all ain't do it. No. Y'all let the schools open back up and y'all started disrespecting the teachers again like y'all used to. You sent your little horrible children to school. You ain't teach them no lessons. You know man is a problem. You know man is an issue. A whole issue. And you ain't do nothing to make man a better person. You ain't never had man act like a man. His name should be men, short for menace. Because he's a double menace. And that's all I'm talking about. You got to realize how important teachers are. They underpaid and they overworked. Underpaid and overworked. You got teachers out there, teachers still going out there and buying their own supplies for the classroom. And teacher appreciation, well, you should have appreciated your teachers already. I don't care how many kids they got, how many teachers they got. If your kid got one teacher, you should have bought them a gift. Should have got them a gift card. Get them a Visa gift card. Let them use it on whatever they want to. They need alcohol. Don't go in there picking what they get. Don't try to tell them what you want them to have. I see y'all parents trying to get them on Walgreens or you don't even know if they like coffee. Trying to get them a Wawa gift card, trying to get them a Starbucks gift card. No, get them that Visa gift card and let them pick where they want to go so they can go get whatever liquor it is they want. That's what teachers really want. Teachers really just need liquor because they done had to deal with 30 of your child all day. These class sizes are too high. We don't have enough teachers that want to work. Kids ain't graduating wanting to teach no more because y'all keep showing videos of people pepper spraying the teacher. Let them go where they want to go. They got to deal with the teachers. I mean, here's the thing. These teachers are now dealing with kids who are the children of dumb kids that they already had. You already taught their parent. You taught the mama. You knew the mom was a problem. You know how many kids we have coming in there, and there's kids in there, and we see the kid acting up, and then we call the parent up to the school, and we remember them. We remember them. They be like, oh, that's the problem. I remember you from school. You done handed down your negative behavior to your kid. You got your kids feeling like they can risk it all over a cell phone. I seen a video. The video of the girl macing the teacher because he took her phone. First of all, these schools need to stop all these kids from having their phones. You should not have your phone for any reason. Your phone should not be outside of your book bag. And they need to let it be known. They take that phone out, it's going down. What you need it out for? We survived our entire career of school with no phone. We had a pay phone when I was in high school. That was the most exciting thing ever. We had that pay phone. Nobody never used it. Why do you need your phone? All your friends are right there in school with you. You communicate with everybody. If it's an emergency and you need to call your mama, go to the office. But now they don't know their mama phone numbers. We got kids coming here all the time. Like, I need to call my mama. You know your mama's number? All they know is mama on the phone. They ban them phones from the school. Put them in your book bag and leave them there. That's the first thing I change about schools right now. It's becoming an issue. These kids will be on their phone the whole day. You don't know how many times I done seen in school, elementary school, kids in the school fighting because somebody put something in the group chat, or somebody just went and videoed them doing this in class and it spread all this stuff. We don't need none of that. Put the phones away. Let them go. What do you need a phone for? You can't even add. You don't even know your mama's phone number. 757-487-5345. That was my grandmama's phone number if anything happened, because my grandmama was home. That was from a child. I'm 40 years old. I still remember my grandmama's phone number. About the landline. 397-7759. That was my mama's house number. Until we moved. We got a new phone number. We were the epitome of new number. Who's this? We went from 397-7759 to 558-0758. I know the numbers. That's why we were better at math than these kids now. These kids don't know nobody's phone number. You got to take time to intentionally teach your child your phone number. They think your phone number is mom, dad. When 804 was an area code. Tell them, Gerard, 804 used to be an area code. Back in the day, it used to be long distance to call from Portsmouth to Hampton. That's a long distance call. Costs money. You had to pay extra to call Hampton. Like it was somewhere. You had to pay long distance to call Hampton like it was somewhere. It just wasn't right. But that's what we did. That's what we dealt with in our day. Take them phones from them kids. Make them learn something. Kids get in an accident, they ain't got no phone, they can't call nobody. Look at Harold bringing up an excellent point. They go to jail, who they gonna call? Now you all the way in jail, and you can't call nobody. You got nobody to call because you don't know no numbers. And the deputy ain't gonna give you your cell phone. Hey man, let me get my cell phone real quick so I can find somebody's number. No, you done. James, this is how I know James was living well. James had a phone book with everybody number in it. James won't play in the field. James was a man of integrity. Good morning, Shane. James was a man. Men without integrity learned every number. We learned every number. You wrote that number down and you learned it because you didn't need paperwork. You didn't need a paper trail for somebody to find the numbers you had. That's how people got caught all the time. Found the number in your pocket. Saw the number written down. Real players wrote that thing on their hand and learned it. You learned it, so you earned it. That's the thing. See, ladies, that's the whole thing now. Men ain't got to learn your number no more. They just put your number in, the name in there, and label it as Chanelos. That's all they doing. Men going in there and listen your name in there. You AutoZone. You someplace. In some place innocuous that she ain't thinking about. You get a late night call from Food Line. They're going in there listing your name based on where they met you. Library, park, strip club. That's how they got you listed in the phone. Don't even remember your name. And they ain't had to do no work. They ain't even earned you. They ain't even learned your number. Now it's going backwards. Now it don't work for a lot. That fake number used to be something. That lady will give you that fake. It won't nothing worse than you meeting a young lady, man, and thinking you done made some progress, thinking you done struck gold. And she ain't come close to giving you her number. You thought you had it. She done gave you some digits that ain't even add up. You done learned 777 9311 for no reason. Women used to go strong with the fake numbers, not no more. Now he hitting you with the call me real quick. That's the fake number blocker right there. Hey, yo, call me so your number will be in my phone. That takes away that fake number. I don't know what y'all ladies do to get around that. I don't know what y'all ladies are doing now. How y'all get around it. But that's what a guy do now. Hey, go ahead and put my number. Go ahead and call me real quick so I can get your number. I don't know what y'all do. I don't know if y'all just refuse to call or act like the service is bad in that building. I'm calling, it's not going through. I don't know what's happening. Y'all just say no. I don't know. It leads to all kinds of debates. Like ladies and gentlemen, we got to realize, man. I know it's Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm supposed to be talking about that. I appreciate the teachers. Let all the teachers know I appreciate them. Let all the nurses know I appreciate them. I appreciate the fact that nurses have to wear scrubs every day. And some of y'all get a little sexy in your scrubs. You put on a little pair of tight scrubs. Ain't nothing like coming into the nurse's office and she got them scrubs that's tight in the thigh, loose at the ankle. Some of them 1970s scrubs. They say they battery dead. You use a battery dead excuse. I mean, that's a good excuse. That's high quality. That tends to work. Y'all hold on for a second. I'm back. My daughter was invading.
You guys want to see the fit?
She's supposed to be in school or on the bus.
I'm not in school. No, we're getting breakfast, and then I have a headband and like flower earrings.
I don't understand what's happening. She's supposed to be in class.
No, I'm not.
At least on the bus.
School doesn't start till 8:15.
This is what I deal with. Now that she's graduated, she just doesn't care anymore. My fault. It's not a cute fit. Don't encourage her outfit. Encourage the fact that this is her last week of school. She just feel like she ain't got to go to class whenever. She just go whenever she wants to. So she's just gonna be popping up here in the morning with laundry. She's just gonna come up here and be like, "Can you wash my uniform?" That's the only reason why she's here. If she ain't had to wash the uniform, she wouldn't have came in and said hi to me. Whatever. If you didn't need me to wash your clothes, you wouldn't have came in and said hi.
It's not true.
It's very, very true.
It's not true. All right, I'm getting breakfast.
You start treating me like chopped liver.
Bye.
You're all I got, son. The boy's all I got. Because the boy cares about me. As long as I'm feeding him. Friday's her last day of school, so she don't care no more. She just do whatever she wants to. Hey, Deuce, can you go turn my alarm off on my phone? Please? Now I got to take him to school. No, y'all don't allow her to get away with her not being ready. It's not acceptable, people. Y'all say what y'all want to. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Her behavior is horrible. She's not done. She's not done till Friday. Friday's her last day of school. She's not done yet. Not done yet. All right, we're going to get out of here. We talked about teachers. We talked about nurses. Listen, in real talk, I'm getting ready to get out of here and go ahead and I guess the boy's up, so I go ahead and get him straight and get him ready for school so he can go in there. He's already given appreciation to his teachers. He was a week early. He gave appreciation last week. Look at him. Just had to get on camera. Been here the whole time. This is no camera work. But now, let me just make a cameo appearance. Let me make a cameo appearance. Is what they got. That's what she's doing. I know I got to remember not to eat. I'm getting ready to get off here. I can't eat. Dudes, I'm not allowed to eat. I almost went in there and ate something with them. I can't eat or drink. Remember that, son? Can't even have water.
Okay, think of this. If you eat, everyone dies.
If I eat, everyone dies. That's not enough. That's not enough to make me stop.
Eat, Thanos dies.
I love Thanos.
So don't eat them.
So we're getting out of here. No, swallowing saliva is not eating. That doesn't count. So shout outs to, we're getting out of here. Shout outs to all the nurses all over the world, man. It's National Nurses Appreciation Week. We appreciate nurses. Starbucks has a special nursing card. So if y'all want to go out and get somebody a gift card from Starbucks and they're a nurse, get them the nursing one. It's got a little stethoscope on it. Shout outs to nurses, man. They get in there and they go in the crevices. You know, they go and look in places that you shouldn't be. You know, so many nurses have been in places that you don't want to go, you know. Who got to do these rectal exams? Nurses. Ain't no doctors doing them. That's all nurse action. That nurse is all up in there. Fecal matter. They got to get it. So shout out to nurses, man. Shout out to nurses. And simultaneously, shout out to educators at every level. And I know it's Teacher Appreciation Week, but don't leave out all the people in the school that make Teacher Appreciation Week possible. Don't forget about, listen, look at that. Nurses get free scrubs. Y'all better get a free His Will scrub. Educators, don't forget about the cafeteria lady is important. Y'all say what y'all want to say. That cafeteria lady is important. People that give out breakfast is important. Teachers' assistants are important. Listen, I know they not called custodians anymore. I know they probably got some kind of fancy name, but they important. Because who gonna throw up in your school and get it? Them. That's it. They gonna get it. They gonna do it for you. You ain't cleaning up after these little bad kids when they throwing up and throwing food all over the cafeteria and stuff. But that custodial lady will come in and take care of it. So y'all go ahead and get it. Y'all take care of them. Everybody in the school security guard, a librarian, or media specialist. Then a double up should be school nurses. School nurses should be getting everything today. Because you basically an educator and a nurse. You get to do both. Which kind of milk did you use?
Normal.
Huh? I had the almond milk in there.
I know. I had it yesterday.
You got all of it. So you do what you do. Do what you like. But make sure you take care of those people today, man. I salute bus drivers. Listen. Without bus drivers, we got nothing. Without bus drivers, you got nothing. Who getting the kids to school? Bus drivers. They start all of it. The bus driver set the tone for the day. That bus driver can get them kids on that bus sitting down, being quiet. Most of the time, the whole day goes better because that bus driver has already set the tone. That bus driver can tell you what kind of day you're going to have with your kids. When that bus driver, when they get off that bus driver can tell you, LaJohn going to have a bad day today. These bus drivers don't get the credit that they deserve. They on these buses, a lot of times these buses ain't got no air conditioning. They might not have no heat. They in there in adverse conditions. Too many kids on the bus. All them conversations and noises. They can't even do all the stuff we did when we was riding the bus. We used to have to sit boy, girl, so we wouldn't enjoy it. You know, you had to just sit on a row and sit in that seat. You had assigned seats. You know, you're supposed to sit now. These kids just get on the bus. You just don't know what happened. It's different on that bus now. It's different. These bus drivers have got to deal with a lot more. Being a bus driver where drinking and driving came from, and I think it's okay. I think every bus driver should start their morning off with a little bit of Hennessy, just a touch, just to take the nerve off. Bus drivers should get combat pay. Bus drivers should get combat pay. It take them a long time to suspend a kid off the bus. They don't want to suspend that kid off the bus. Bus drivers are important. I appreciate bus drivers. Whenever I see the bus drivers, I try to make them smile a little bit. They should get combat pay. Bus drivers, they should change the school bus to put a little cage around the bus driver, a little glass enclosure when they get in there, so that they can make it soundproof, germ-proof. The bus driver got all your kids' germs right there. Now it's hitting them in the back. In the back of a bus driver's neck. If you were to blue light the back of a black bus driver's neck, the number of germs and stuff you see on the back of that neck, the number of germs you see on the back of the neck, crazy. Now Eva Tay, you starting something. Question is, would you date a bus driver? Of course, I'd date a bus driver. I probably dated some bus drivers before. It's some young lady that went up there and said that bus drivers, she would never date a bus driver. The bus driver wasn't good enough for her. It's a solid job. You don't even know what a bus driver doing. Bus drivers, sometimes they only driving the bus as a little side hustle. The bus driver might be just driving the bus to pay off their car note. Bus driver might have just bought up a brand new Lamborghini. It's like, let me go ahead and get a job as a bus driver, so I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. Use my little bus driver money. Bus driver going to be a state employee, going to get retirement. I might just drive the bus for benefits. A couple of hours in the evening, a couple of hours in the morning. Knock it out. You get you the right bus driver. He know how to maneuver the system. He got the whole day to spend with you. Bus driver knock out them little schools in the morning. Done by like 9, 10 o'clock. Go ahead and take you to exotic lunches and matinees. And then y'all get right back so we can get back on the grind and get back to that school. You always got plenty of room on the bus to ride. When he going to pick you up, take you out to go to corral or something. There's plenty of room on that bus. Come pick me up in the bus. He ain't got to pay for his own gas. We putting extra miles on that bus if you need me to. You date you a bus driver, you think about it, you got to move something, I got to move this couch. A whole bus, he got a whole bus for you to put that couch on. Come on here. Move your whole house with that bus. If you get you a man that can drive a bus, that man can drive anything. Ain't nothing that man can't drive. If he can park that bus, he can park anything. If you find somebody that can parallel park a bus, you done found somebody. They can parallel park that bus. They can parallel park anything you ever gonna drive. And they can get that bus in between two vehicles. You know something. He know all the neighborhoods, all the spots. If you a weed smoker, he know where all the weed dealers at because he see him in the morning. He know where all the dope boys are. Bus drivers are important. Let's not even start talking about the city bus drivers. City bus drivers, they make everything happen. If you drive a city bus, you're fueling the economy. You keeping everything moving. I respect that city bus driver. That city bus driver drive all day, don't say a word to nobody. Don't speak, don't say hi, keep their eyes on the road. That's a man with focus. You can't find men that's going to be focused on you like a bus driver. Bus driver stay focused. Drive that bus all day, just look forward. Don't even look to the left nor right. Forward, whole day. People come on the bus, he don't speak, but he notice everything. He look this way, but he see everything going on in here. He ain't going to speak to you when you get on that bus. I ain't rode a bus in a long time, so maybe it's different. But that bus driver, he ain't speaking. He got places to be. And you know if you date a bus driver, he punctual, he timely, and he know how to get around stuff. Get you a bus driver. Any of those jobs, bus driver, trash man, any of those, definitely jobs we need. Those are careers, and I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I don't see no problem with it. That man gainfully employed. Enjoy it. That school bus driver, he might have the whole summer off. Take you wherever you want to go all summer. And there you go. City bus. We out, man. Y'all enjoy the day. A plumber, huh? Well, wait a minute, Joyce. We don't know what you mean by you need a plumber. You just admitting you need somebody to come lay some pipe. All right, we out of here, man. I don't even want it to go too left, man. She just needs somebody to come in here and work on her tubing. She needs some pipe work done. Huh? Okay, Joyce. Put it out there. Give them the desires of your heart. She said it right out loud. I need a plumber. Huh? Wrench around and wrench it all. That's what she need. Come on here. We out of here, man. I got to remember not to eat. Got to remember not to eat. Tomorrow's hunch day, so we'll come in tomorrow and we'll try to find Joyce Brown a plumber on hunch day. I'm out, man. Awkward pause. One more time.